The show. We've got some great music in the studio today for you. Kevin Burdick in the studio. Hi, Kevin. How you doing?
Doing good, Kennedy. Thanks for having me out.
Oh, you know what? It's our pleasure. Believe me, we just heard some of your music. I'm floored. You're absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
You are a rock musician from Salt Lake City. Is that correct?
A rock pianist.
Rock pianist.
In the vein of like a Billy Joel or something like that. So.
I love that. Rock pianist. I said musician. Rock pianist. I love that. So, you know, and I was reading on a bio, your friends say that you are deeply wounded, genuinely concerned, and stubbornly optimistic. Now, explain to me why they would say something like that.
Well, those who know me, I mean, I've been through some hard times in my life, but a lot of that inspires the music, and so. If you're going to write great music that tells great stories, I think you have to have been through some tough times in your life. But I always, in my music, there's always an optimism where I believe things are going to get better and things are going to be okay. So
that's fantastic. Sometimes I hear music and it's just all down, you know. And no, this is absolutely optimistic. I love it. It's beautiful. You know, I've been through some hard times and I've got nothing. I have no music to show for it. So this is fantastic. We get to hear this. And you know, describe yourself. If you could describe how your music is, or how your music sounds, or where it came from, how would you do that?
I joke that I'm the love child of Elton John and Ben Folds. So if they got together, and I would be the product of their love.
That is pretty dramatic.
Yes.
I love it. It's fantastic. Now, you have had some albums out in the past. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
You had a first one at Deep Blue America in 2002.
Mm-hmm. Last
year, you came out with an album, True Stories and Other Fairy Tales.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that album.
It's sold about 1,000 copies. It's done really well. In fact, we've got a shipment of 1,000 more coming in this next week to fulfill orders.
So that's just not family members. That's like people all over the world?
Yeah, no, in fact, there's people watching the show from all over the world.
Fantastic.
From fans from all over the United States and the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm. So that's, you know, and I read your bio, I had to. I mean, come on, I was really impressed with your music, and that's really impressive. I don't think anybody's, you know, concerned about me from all over the world. So that's fantastic. You know, your music is so beautiful. It's perfect. And now you have a new album out right now, 2006 album, In Your Cocoon.
Right, it's a 4-song EP, so it's not a full-length album, but it's 4 totally original songs, and it's doing pretty well.
That's fantastic. Now, this is a special album as well, because you're filming, actually, the next 6 weeks, you are filming a music video.
Yeah, we're doing In Your Cocoon. It's the song In Your Cocoon is about separation and loss. It's that idea that you're in that warmth of that relationship, and then somebody turns into the butterfly and flies away. So the video is going to reflect that. In fact, at the beginning of the video, I'm totally beat up, and I'm in without a shirt on in a shower.
Now, you're not really beat up, though, right?
No.
Okay,
well, I do believe in my art, so I might have to get a little beat up for it.
You're a character actor, my friend. Now, so you're filming for the next 6 weeks, but your next concert will be September 15th at Filthy
Gorgeous Clothing. It's their grand opening. They've got a new store. It's actually a lot of local designers and artists that design one-of-a-kind shirts. A lot of it's distressed and the kind of clothes I like to wear. So.
And that'll be downtown Salt Lake City.
Yeah, downtown.
Right. Okay, perfect. That's amazing. You know what? We've been talking about music, and I'd really like to hear some more. So will you play some more music?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thanks.
This is She Does Her Crying Alone, which is, anyway, hope you like it.
Mom always seemed to give too much, and Daddy didn't give enough. She was always in the middle of it all. Spare the rod and spoil the child, or abuse her with a smile. Either way, the pain is hard to bear. She does her crying alone, without anyone around to see. She lets her demons inside go free. Mom always said way too much, and Daddy never said anything. She was left to try to raise herself, and though the nights felt quiet and bored, she had a string of men to keep her warm. But none of them were good enough for her. She does her crying alone, without anyone around to see. She lets her demons inside go free. Yeah. She lets them bleed. Rest your head on my chest till you're ready to move. She does her crying, she does her crying alone, without anyone around to see. She lets her demons inside go free. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause she misses her baby.